I am Tammy Pop. We're at Oakville High School, and this is New Teacher Orientation. We spend time having them learn the technology and all the different requirements for using SIS, using their email, using their Google Docs. They'll get trained on that. Currently, they're getting trained on right now on curriculum. One of the things that we do here at New Teacher Orientation is class breakers or class building activities. One of the games that we played was called class juggling. Basically, you teach them, you give them some soft cubes, and you have them toss it to another person, and they have to say their name. And it is really a great way. I use this in my class all the time. What we're trying to do is to help the new teachers learn each other, learn each other's names and get acquainted with each other. Also, while they're doing that, they're also learning skills or different structures or strategies that they can take and use within their own classroom.
I mean, I know we're all adults and we're teachers, but if you imagine that the kids start to do that themselves too, they problem solve. So the kids will say, oh, we've got to add someone in. Where can we add someone in? And they're taking care of that naturally, and they're taking on that leadership, and they're developing that without you saying, you just develop leadership skills.
What was it that I suggested that you do? What were the 3 things I told you that the rules were? Yeah, to raise your, that's how we started it. We all raised our hand. What else did I tell you how to do? Eye contact. What else? You had to toss it underhand, and there was one more piece that you had to do. Say their names. What a great activity at the beginning of the year when you have a class that does not know everybody's name.
In my class, I also have them practice their foreign language names with it, so you can kind of put twists on it to make it more difficult.
And then once they had that down, where they knew they had the pattern for one rotation, they would repeat it. Then we'd start introducing additional balls, and so they had to keep track of maybe 2 and even up to 3 of these soft cubes at one time. I used it the first day, I will be using it again the first day of school for all of my classes, and the kids love it. And then they love it so much, I teach AP Calculus. My seniors, my 18-year-old high school boys that are way taller than me are asking for this game when it gets really, that sometimes the notes just get so heated and so heavy that they're like, oh my gosh, I just need to take a break from it. And they'll ask, can we do class juggling? They push the tables aside, and then all of a sudden they go from being overwhelmed to it's smiles and laughter and having a good time, and it just really lightens their mood, and it makes them want to go ahead and say, okay, I can refocus now.